Hi everybody. For the past several days I've been working on the first of what will be 6 pieces in my ambient organ music album project. As you can hear, there's actually some piano in this. One of the pieces, as I was putting the thing together, I just felt like it needed piano as the lead instrument, so this is kind of a duet. The piano is playing and then the organ parts come in on top of this. In a live performance, this would be done with 2 musicians, somebody playing the piano and me playing the organ. The atmospheric type effects that I'm doing with delay and reverb are meant to kind of evoke what I would imagine it would sound like if we were playing this inside the big room at Carlsbad Caverns. So this is part 3 of ambient pipe organ, and I've started the recording process, and so we're going to take a little look at what I've done here. Now I'm using my BR600, which is an older little Porta Studio unit, and I'm really only going to use it as far as getting like the tracks recorded, and for mastering and doing the final mix, we're going to do that with a friend of mine in some more sophisticated software. All of these little Porta Studio machines, you know, they will allow you to go all the way to burning a CD or making a downloadable recording, but it has very good capabilities of just doing the raw recordings. But when you go much past that, its features really kind of get weak, and if you use this to go all the way to the final product, you're not going to have that great a final product. So I'm only using it to do the raw tracks. And the way I put this together, I'm using my Motif ES8 for the piano sound, and I'm also using its internal effects processor to create the long echo and long sustained reverb effect that I wanted on the piano. I actually recorded it on all 4 mono tracks, with tracks 1 and 2 being stereo and 3 and 4 being stereo left and right. And what I did was I recorded it so that each segment of the piece would be first on 1 and 2, then on 3 and 4, then on 1 and 2, then on 3 and 4. And what this allows me to do is to create kind of a subtle back and forth in the left and right fading on the finished recording. Then what I did was I bounced that over to a stereo track, channels 7 and 8, and that gave me a single set for the piano, and then that freed up the rest of the tracks to create the organ parts. So this particular piece has the working title of Finding Peace, and the collection is about different parts of my life, and the music is meant to represent each of those. I'm not sure at this point what the album is going to be called. I have a working title for each of the pieces. I chose to do this one first because it was really the most obvious in my mind how it was going to go together and what the organ parts would be, what the piano part would be. And next I get to start on some of the others. Last time you saw me, I was putting down all of the guide tracks. It turns out I put together guide tracks for most of the pieces. There are 2 pieces that I'm going to construct from scratch, not using a guide track, because I'm not really sure where they're going to go and how they're going to fit together. So those 2 are going to be kind of just build them out as we go. The others got the guide track in place, and I'll just be recording over the top of that with the organ parts. All of the pieces, as far as I'm planning them right now, will be all organ sounds, all manipulated by delay and reverb effects to create an ambient feel. And I'm anxious to see how it all turns out. That's one of the great things that's fun about being a creative person, is that, yeah, I've got an idea, a framework, I know where I want to go with this, but I don't really know exactly how I'm going to get there and what the final product is just exactly going to look like. So you're going to go along for the ride with me. Probably by next week or so we'll look at part 4. I'm hoping to go over to a local church that I'm associated with and record on their pipe organ, and that's going to be a fun little process. So I'm going to try to get one or two of the pieces on this record really put together right on an actual pipe organ, so that'll be fun. So that's it for today. We'll keep you posted and stay tuned. Thanks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit that notification bell. There's a bunch of ways you can connect with me online. Please like and follow my Facebook artist page. It's Tony Imperatrice at Tony I, the Organ Guy. Also, you can subscribe to my website, TonyImperatrice.com, and you can receive exclusive behind-the-scenes content that you will get nowhere else if you go over and sign up on my Patreon page. All of these links are in the video description. Thank you.